if I could, I would get myself out this mess. Oh, if I could, I would get myself out this madness. If I could, I would get myself out this mess. Oh, if I could, I would get myself out this mess.
Hello, VDC Nation. Welcome back again. It's me, Sonder, and with me today is Fuffy, who I have not met before. Hi, Fuffy.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to get to cast. I enjoyed my game I got to do earlier at first match day, and now, I mean, we've got more games. More gamers are going at it, and
More gamers are definitely going at it. High Tide and IE, exciting. This is Expert, I think.
yes,
right?
it is. It's
Yes.
High Tide Surge and IE's Phoenix going head to head today.
You got bets placed on anyone for this matchup?
If I was gonna look at the records, I would see that High Tide is 2-2, Surge is 2-2. Well, Phoenix is 1-3. That being said, I feel like it doesn't matter because these teams have been playing different opponents, so really both should come into it with the confidence to win. And I mean, it's really about how good they're feeling, and I mean how good they're feeling on what map, as we see the map bans up now.
I think that's fair enough. I mean, I'm putting my money on Surge just because I like. I think that's a cool name. Sorry, Nuke. High Tide's got a cooler name. Anyway, looking at map bans, Split Lotus and Breeze.
Get them out of here. They're gone.
So true. I'm an avid Split hater. I don't know about you, but
I go back and forth on Split. I enjoy it when I learn a new lineup, and then the joy of that wears off, and I'm like, yeah, never mind. Screw that.
Bind also taken out of the mix. I'm also not a big Bind fan. I think there are definitely better maps to play, but I don't know if it's really worth the ban. I think I would have killed Fracture if it were me, but
If it were you.
Wait, Fracture's not in the
Fracture's
map.
been killed already. It's been done for you.
Fracture's
His blood is off your
pre-killed.
hands.
Oh wow. It's been a while. Anyway.
Now it's down to the picks, and they're really thinking about this one. I mean, both teams, I feel like, have had enough time to probably develop some favorite maps. As, okay, Ascent pick coming out.
A fan favorite.
Oh yeah.
And Sunset.
Ooh.
Sunset I've heard has a lot of hate from at least the people I've been around. So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
I mean, if you're Surge, then maybe you make it your map. maybe you get good on the map that people are hating on.
It's the pocket pick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop you then.
I have no clue what the play is for Sunset, but both teams starting on defense for their opponent's picks. So we will see how
Seems
that
like
plays
the
out.
safer option to start defending, force your opponents to sort of set the tempo
I don't know.
on their attack.
I think I like to start attack on Ascent just because I like to get the worst half out of the way.
Okay,
you know?
I can see that. Because if you start slow, you're like, oh well, we were on attack side anyway.
Yeah. So like you get 4, and then they're like, man, they got a map advantage. But then you go to defense, and then it's Jover for them, you know.
It's Jover. They won't stand a chance.
They will not stand a chance.
Oh yeah. As someone who is much less familiar with Sunset, I'm curious to see the map played.
Yes, I'm curious to see the comps, and I'm curious to see how they play it, just because I've seen a couple different strategies for it, and it usually boils down to just attack running down a site and then defense flanking. So I'm really curious to see how they play around that.
I mean, that'll make some dynamic gameplay. Apologies to our observers if everybody's running all over the place. Good luck with that one.
They'll live and adapt, I'm sure. I believe in them.
We believe. Well, everybody can adapt to this, as now it looks like we're gonna be able to jump right into it. Consider our agent selections for Ascent, which is a map that I guess you could say there's more of a developed meta on.
Yeah, I mean, you think of Valorant, like the base maps, you probably think of Ascent first off. So, you know, Silva KO, Killjoy coming out for IE. That's pretty basic. The Reyna, kind of silly.
Like some right now, you need somebody to be that X factor. It looks
Yeah.
like Surge is considering a raise.
Oh, I do like a raise. I know Gage is a pretty good raise. I think I've seen them play that a couple of times. W for Wumbo, the double double
Ooh.
duelist.
Double duelist.
I do think that's pretty silly. I do think the double initiator with the Sova and the KO is really strong on Ascent though, you know.
It feels like a map where there's so much map control to take that having two characters like that, you can use like your arrow, your drone, and then also the KO knives to just clear the millions of corners that you find.
Yeah. I think especially on Ascent KO is kind of vital, sort of just with that hard KJ meta of the setup. So you can get a good knife in that just absolutely destroys any setup that might stop a good push from your duelists. We will see the double duelist come out. That is awfully exciting.
Truly exciting times we live in. I enjoy when we see some unique comps, because you know it's kind of cool to be like, oh, both teams have a Jet, both teams have a Sova. We can see how they match up against each other.
Both teams are playing the meta pick. Wow, what an interesting game we have ourselves.
Such an interesting game. Also, I want to say, I like how we've got our media documents, and I'm looking at the name pronunciations, like, are there any that I need to look out for? And the pronunciation for Vroom just says Vroom, like the sound
the
cars make.
I love Vroom. What a silly dude.
Oh, so silly. I think we got some great names in this one, but all of them make perfect sense for the pronunciation.
Yeah, for the most part. I think I'm fairly familiar with most of these players, so anyway, we're getting into the game.
Yeah, we'll see how they do this. Oh, starting a little bit active, but not grouping up either. We've got one player in Vroom just sort of sitting, waiting patiently as the rest try to split into A, and they just sprint on up. Raisinade flies past, and they're past it already. Into the site, there's only one player here to defend. TeeWillis peeking out from the side and gonna get shut down by Zagonin. Okay, spike planted.
Wumbo taking off one from heaven, two from heaven.
Ouch! It retakes so fast.
One enemy remaining.
That's the power of the double duelist. There is still one. Oh no, everyone's dead.
Yeah, Zagonin just didn't have a chance there. Completely overwhelmed, dismisses after one, and it's like, what are you gonna do? Sit in the corner and get headshot?
sit in the corner and pray. No,
Yeah.
I mean that is the power of the double duelist on defense. You know, you got that spicy retake potential with a Raze nade or a boombot or whatever. I don't think the Raze had a boombot, but you know, hypothetically, I got lots of power in that retake.
Ooh, but they're gonna buy back. Is this 5 stingers? Okay.
I love this stinger
is
call.
amazing.
This is I love this personally.
But there's 2 players and a third ready to quickly rotate in. So, I mean, it really depends on the contact that Solar's gonna take here with this Marshall. As, they're getting ready, a flash flies. They're gonna confirm that there's some players there. So, just backing up as Vrooming on in with Zagonin. They're up close, just trying to close the distance with these SMGs.
Push on the site comes through. The door closes, but looks like it's trying to get broken.
Waiting on the sides, Zagonin just looks too aggressive, but Smarties has a double. Triple,
Smarties has a triple.
Finally denied, but that's not going to be enough. Shampoo left in a clutch.
Shampoo
It
does
seems
get
unwinnable.
one.
Okay. A nice little quick tap there onto Wumbo, but TeeWillis will finish him off. And, I mean, Smarties, she was the one to just completely shut down that push.
That is real and true. I did like the idea of the stingers out from our attacking team, but you know,
They couldn't close the
Unfortunately.
distance enough.
I really wish they could. I love the idea of a force when you're down just to catch your opponents off guard. I just feel like I feel like there is no good push on Ascent with Stingers just because if they have Bulldogs, there are just
Oh,
those
yeah.
long ranges that are hard to push into.
The map's just a little too long. I would like to see a Sheriff or something else so that they could have some more range. But this round, they've decided, you know what? All Stingers don't work. Let's go with 4 Sheriffs.
They're pushing up through Catwalk and looking to go into Tree again. Maybe
Oh,
trying to
Gage is
catch
just
Gage,
yeah,
who's
just
doing a little
jiggling.
dance over there.
Oh yeah, getting jiggy with it. Around the corner, gets smoked off. Gonna decide to push through and still hold the sight line.
Ooh.
Oh. Send the
Not
boombot
brave
out.
enough,
See what you
Saintz.
find.
Does
Okay,
find one.
confirms one's there. But Gage just has a ghost. So this is going to be an awkward fight. Nade comes in, the paint shells do a little bit of damage, but they've started to group up here and they're going to try to overwhelm Tree. Gage on the contact force all the way back, shock dart in their face, and now the attack is on. Solar cuts off one in mid, but they're still getting up towards A. And there's only one player in TeeWillis who's shut down again. This is just like Pistol, they're going to be able to plant, but this time, the swift retake, not going to be swift enough to deny them.
We do have some guns that have been dropped for our lovely
Spike's all the way
attackers.
back. They're late into the site, but oh, DooDoo is able to grab that one onto Solar, making
10
this even
seconds
more
left.
difficult. It's just a race to actually get the plant down. There should be no way to deny this, so safe and sound here. Might get
It's
a first
2v4
round.
One enemy remaining.
into a 1v4. KJ, Smarties, all by herself.
Yeah, I mean, not much Smarties can do here. Sort of stuck, found out, suppressed, getting chased down. They're not going to
Doing
let
a
anybody
dance.
survive. Yeah,
Dance between
Everybody's
all three
dancing in Tree.
attackers. What a good place to dance.
true. Okay, the Phoenix grabbed their first round here.
Yeah.
I
That's,
like the
uh,
push. I like the fact that they're sort of denying the retake before it can even come through. We saw Do sitting through towards like mid catwalk, stopping a push
Fun.
in. They pushed into heaven. Like, good.
Quick peeks now.
Catching Vroom off in a middle was pretty good for them. They got no lurker. They also got no flank defense once Vroom was down. Looking like a B push this time, maybe up through mid as well.
It seems like Solar is just flashing this every time, and off the info they get, deciding whether they need to fall back. And that time, you're gonna hear that blinded and back up.
Little quiet, little waiting out some smokes over in B main. We're thinking about droning out. Not gonna.
Vroom's still lurking mid. As there it is, now they go straight in. Flash comes around and Solar gonna get one before immediately being traded out. Wumbo trying to get into the action, but it's Smarties on site who's doing so much. Again, looking to deny this push all on their own. These last two players jump on into sight. Spike can be planted, but only after they clear out these angles, and in the meanwhile, the defenders start to group up for a retake.
Ooh, who's trapped with who? One of the
Last player standing.
KO gets one but gets traded by Gage, and then Smarties left alone in Boathouse. Destroyed, unfortunately.
Just
It looks like
destroyed. They got into the site that
unlucky.
time. That was better than the Stingers. We'll give them
This is
that.
true. They got onto site this time. I think Vroom got caught off in mid again. Granted, there was two people who were pushing through mid, so he caught one and got traded by the other. But I just feel like if they had more mid presence to like circle through into their spawn to help cut off that like boxing in
Yeah.
of being stuck on site. I don't know.
It feels like they need sort of two prongs of an attack, or they're just going to get overwhelmed. Vroom was in such a one and done spot that they just got insta traded, like you said.
It's that double duelist retake energy.
Oh yeah. This time though, they're taking mid control. They're doing it with some confidence. Zagonin has to be careful here. Peeks just as Solar walks away, so it's gonna be some good info that no one's fighting up close mid. Contact
Gonna
on
do
the
another
tree.
dance in tree.
Every time they've put tree pressure, they end up splitting A. So it makes sense that we see 3 A players here for Surge. As oh, there's the old Solar's close, doesn't expect it. So Zagonin's able to grab that one, dismiss to fight even more forward. And this is the mid control that you said they needed last round.
So they are all committing into mid. This is... My brain is huge. They knew exactly what to do. Off they go into B. They've got Psych completely right now. Oh, Wumbo
Zagonin wants an ace.
Gets a bullet to the face.
Flash in, looking for the fight. Okay, Doodoo's gonna grab that one. No ace. Still, though, the flash is awkward, and so TeeWillis
There's Vroom up through
wanted to
mid.
do some damage, and okay, nice little 4K for Zagonin.
Good for them. Unfortunate ace being stolen at 3 kills, but you know, a round is a round.
Happens to
How
the
mad
best
can
of
you
us.
be?
Exactly. Second round on the board, double their round count.
Let's go. Honestly,
Let's go.
I think it's funny. Every time I see Vroom, he's lurking through mid. Every time I've seen Vroom on the map, he's been somewhere up on me.
It's the Killjoy lurk. You don't need to be close to him to activate your nano swarms.
You know,
You
I'm
don't
eating
need
my
to be
words
close
now.
to your bot.
He's hovering by
there's a
A this
push.
time.
Oh, that's the power of the Vroom lurk. Goes slow,
That
but
is
once
the
they
power of
accelerate,
Vroom.
somebody
Oh my
gets run
God.
over in main. Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom indeed. Looking like we're trying to get some pressure onto A. Doesn't expect the Bucky, but gets him anyway. My goodness.
Okay.
Stealing sight.
Now, easy plant. There's some jet knives to worry about, but otherwise they're all good. And Wumbo going to
player
expect one
standing.
up close. No,
It's a
shampoo.
1v5.
Yeah.
Solar with only a pistol. I'm putting my money on Solar, honestly. I think this is an easy ace right here.
Easy
honestly.
ace. Completely surrounded. Just a pistol. Everyone knows the classic's the best gun in the game. That's why everyone uses it.
Yeah.
Me when I spread misinformation.
Free gun, by the way. 3-3. An even game.
Okay, I like the adaptation where they've sort of spread out a little bit more. They would have like a lurk. The lurk would just be sitting in a corner. It'd be Vroom just sort of waiting without a ton of impact. But that round the lurk gets active, finds a pick, and then they can reroute and go to A.
Vroom, not waiting in the middle for someone to walk into his crosshair, instead going somewhere else. Very impactful.
Oh, sometimes you just miss the jump, so you dry swing anyways. Zagonin, full confidence from all the frags they've been getting in these rounds. Drops a flash forward. They're already up at 10 kills. Doing well, and I mean, one eye, the flash up in the air, is going to get a response of paint shells and a smoke in their face. So it does well to bait out some util, as the rest of the team's now going to group up to hit A.
You should run.
Oh, they're making steps, but oh, it's the Killjoy ult.
Placing alarm bot.
Drop down. Now they can just wait for it to go off and make their advance.
Stealing sight.
No Sova to try and stop it. Completely blind in heaven, and ooh, that is a rough one for TeeWillis.
One player detained.
Spike planted.
Ooh, Wumbo wants to make contact, wants to find a fight. Contact on the drone. I don't think that's the exact fight they were looking for. Now getting peeked from afar, but still hits the shot. A defensive smoke to just go ahead and back up, and now the retake's possible. 3v4. Drop
I'd like
down
to point
sight.
out that
Oh, even closer, but Zagonin gonna shut him down. Now these last two players, they still want to go for it. Smarties, can she find any contact, find anything? That's a first frag, and the rest of the players are stuck towards main. This is
but
doable.
Sova
The
has
turret in
all-
front for defense, but Shampoo instantly one tap and a second instant
Ooh.
headshot. Finally an advantage here for Phoenix.
Shampoo, crazy. Yeah, that... I don't know if you push on that, just... I don't know. What does the eco look like? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it maybe might have been worth saving just because, I mean,
Yeah.
Sova had ult. There was...
Or you could play some
4v2.
exits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little unlucky, but another
It
round.
happens sometimes. I mean, it was seeming doable. We saw a nice shot in heaven there from Wumbo, but
It's okay. Maybe they're eco demons.
maybe they're eco demons. Flash ready for Doodoo. They're gonna send it around, but Stinger
Eco
working out.
demons.
Okay, eco demon time.
Oh,
There's 2 players in heaven. Spike's alone on the site, and they've got even more kills. Vroom doubles up.
Vroom's
Vroom and
crazy.
Saints together,
Vroom is
Smarties
not crazy anymore.
Smarties can get one back, but Vroom's really found their footing here in this one. As now Spike planted, they're gonna play it from hell and main. As these last 2 players, they want to go for the retake. It's an eco. Why not? Smarties has a vandal.
Last player standing.
TeeWillis drops down, gets shot instantly. Now Smarties left alone again.
They're not gonna have amazing cash, so it makes sense to save it.
And at this point, it was their save. That is, I think you take the kill on a Vroom and also his gun and take that as a
Yeah.
W.
You just yoink the gun and you run.
True.
It's great.
That's very rhythmic of you.
That's actually the express purpose of the shorty.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. An op coming out from
Ooh.
W for Wumbo. I don't know how do you feel about this? I don't know how I feel about
I mean,
this.
I don't know. It felt like finally Phoenix has hit their groove, and so this might be the adaptation that Surge needed. I like bringing it out because, I mean, we were watching Zagonin just go dry into angles and take fights, and they were winning them because they could hit those headshots real quick. But if you can just click on the body with an op, you can shut down an aggressive player like that.
This is true. It does scare me for their eco. It looks like a little bit of a default coming out for our attackers. Spike being left in spawn for now. It looks like Silva's gonna go grab it actually, but trying to poke around for a little bit of space. It doesn't really seem like they've caught anyone out yet, but
Ooh.
still
That
a
flash,
minute
that
left.
flash is going to show that there's a different setup because Solar's usually the one throwing that B main. We'll see if they catch on to this.
Looking at the tree gameplay, a little new dancing tree, unlike anything we've ever seen before, and then turns away from it. I wonder if they're gonna push for mid again.
Gage wants to find contact. Worried about Zagonin as well, who, I mean, as they tend to do, is just taking
30
fights on some of
seconds
these
left.
angles. Doodoo's already slipped past, but Spike's coming up mid. Solar's gonna be the one for contact, and the spray
Through
through
the
his smoke gets that kill.
Next.
That's one. Now Gage is able to get
Oh, the
Zagonin.
flash
That's
comes
the A main
through.
pressure gone, and they're just trying to end B. Run straight up market, but there's two players here to receive.
into
Wumbo
the
first
op.
contact. Miss on the op, but repeat. Another miss.
seconds
Oh,
left.
so unfortunate. There's a player on site, and Shampoo doesn't
Oh.
realize that is the win condition.
Last
Spike is
player
not going to be
standing.
able to go
Smarties.
down.
Spike down. B.
And so Surge put another round on the board.
The op having maybe not the most amount of pressure, but Smarties absolutely frying by just aiming, by
Yeah.
being there on site, getting the Omen in the back of the head a bit unlucky for not checking the site, but
I mean, as soon as you see the time on the clock, if you're Smarties, you go, okay. She's just like, okay, I'm gonna back up, and she can just sit there and wait, and they can't both kill her and plant the spike.
you can't win this round. You could kill me, but you can't win.
Exactly. It's the like anime move. I've calculated out this round.
I've calculated everything according to this.
Okay, Wumbo looks for contact.
Ooh,
Gonna get
ooh.
found out, but doesn't get anything. This is interesting. Are they gonna try to fight out Catwalk? They've been smoked. So perhaps not. Just a spray
Gages.
from Gage.
Who needs bullets anyway? You know, Gage,
Mhm.
he's got a classic. That's all you
Oh,
need.
Smarties is alone here. This is gonna be a rough sight to hold on her own. Was able to do it before with the help of the team, but now has to try
Ooh.
solo. Solar's coming from mid though. That's a first frag, but Smarties instantly goes down and B is taken.
Oh no, that is so sad.
Instant ult and death? Oh no.
Instantly ult and death. TeeWillis on the flank. They have no KJ. They have no clue.
Oh, this is a tough one. Okay.
Last
Ult's
player
flying
standing.
left and right this
Ooh.
round, but it looks like all the frags have gone the way of Surge. They just... I don't know how they... But they got it done.
It's that double duelist op value, baby.
Oh yeah.
W for Wumbo got one, and then Ray's out with the ult. It's Joe over. They found their footing, maybe. It's 5v5. Who knows? Or
Honestly, I mean, a great attacking half so far. Even if they're able to get these last few rounds, they're gonna really want to do it. I mean, Phoenix have put themselves into a great spot to swap over to the defense.
this is so true. Attack first on the defense sided map. You'll feel good either way.
Exactly. Knife out into the site. They're just gonna try to hit B again, and this time hope that they don't all die. Turret taken down. They know that Solar's from mid, and it means that likely the same setup as before with just Smarties. As they start to go in, oh, there's another player there. Oh, TeeWillis as well. They're both stuck in the back of the site, and they're starting to get overwhelmed. Vroom gets one. It's Zagonin and Vroom together have cracked open this B site, and Spike's gonna get planted.
Spike planted.
Solar from mid, this up on the retake. I don't. Spots one main.
Okay, they know where these two players are, but the
Second
Killjoy ult's
flash
gonna make
comes
it
out.
difficult. I mean, do you save the op here? It looks
think you
Wumbo's
may
got a bunch of money, so I guess they can still try to go for
One
this.
enemy remaining.
Contact from
I just-
Solar's shot, not gonna get hit, and now, yeah, Wumbo, not much you can do. Get an exit. Keep these
Get the
players
Sova.
trapped.
Or miss on the
Oh.
Sova. Unlucky.
Holds the angle too tight. Hippie like that.
It's okay. You keep your op. You got enough money. You can buy your team next if needed.
And next is last, so it'll
Next is
decide
last.
whether we end this
Last
tied
round in
or
the half.
we see Phoenix really pulling
I have
ahead.
extra money if anyone needs.
I want to see. I want to see the attack up come out from
Ooh.
Zagonin. I think that would be really funny. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Zagonin's so aggressive. I don't see them just sitting on an angle with an op.
It's just aggressive. Just peek with the
Just
up.
peek with the op. Just peek at a snail's pace. Just. Okay.
That would be-
B has worked so well for them that it's interesting that they decide to just completely reroute A, but there's a stack here over towards B, and we see a slow push. Wumbo with the op is clearing out all of B main. They can rotate and stack A, and I think they're going to realize this once they hear all the footsteps. The question is, does Phoenix just go through this one? Drone set up in front, so much utility flying through, and through the smoke,
Ooh.
Solar's taken out.
TeeWillis hugging that corner. But they're leaving.
Okay, I mean, they pulled every rotate possible.
Yeah,
And
they're
a gap in
they're
the
leaving.
smoke. Oh. Zagonin able to play around that, find another headshot, confirms that Gage has rotated into heaven. Just gonna keep making contact, keep drawing attention. And all the meanwhile, Spike is finding its way to the B site. Oh, they've started to realize. They know that this is a fake. Only
Bomb
one
grenade
player in
out.
main fighting.
They know, but I don't think they realize soon enough because that is.
30 seconds.
I mean, that's a
left.
free site. I mean, Smarties is gonna peek out and then instantly get shot in the head. I mean, that was a good fake.
Spike planted.
I mean, now we've got to see the op retake attempt. Zagonin on the slow flank this entire time has never
Zagonin.
stopped their A fake. Faking so hard that it turns into an A
Ooh.
flank. Oh,
Through the
Wumbo with a
blinds.
shot well blind. Okay. The retake's
Oh,
on.
but-
Let's send
Zagonin
these
gets
duelists
killed
flying
by
into the site.
Gage.
Such awareness from Gage. Reads the flank. Oh, they've been suppressed, but Wumbo's peeking close. This contact is going to lead to a kill. They know that one more is likely backside. Here are the shots fired from Saintz. That's another player stuck down. If Wumbo can just hunt them down with his op, this would be so huge. It's Gage instead. And now on the spike, Wumbo has to stick. It's all about the defense. Can they hit it? They do. And I think they just got this one. Surge win the round off of a beautiful retake.
The op retake.
Switching sides.
You know, you were talking about that snail's pace push with the op as if it was going to be Zagonin. You know, that is exactly what Wumbo did.
Wumbo was like, you're going to suppress me? I'll just go dry. I'm just going to slow and steady. And I love how we just saw it on the X-ray. It's just like, that
was absolutely beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm quite a big fan. The op retake. Beautiful from Mr. Wumbo. I'm excited to see how their attack gameplay goes out.
Yeah, it's a tough map to attack on, but I think they'll gain some confidence from that retake. Bring it into this pistol where they're going A.
KJ has set up for A, which I think is a bit untypical for KJ's, but we will see if it works out. The turret automatically dead. Unlucky. RIP chicken.
Oh, there's a flank coming through.
Zagonin.
Oh.
Gets spotted.
Okay. Alarm bot.
Two turning around to deal with him.
Smarties is just gonna wait on this. They're running into A and Smarties is waiting this entire time. The fight on A is not going their way though. Smarties finally gets one back. And if they can, I mean, I'd say leave A and go back, but they're just going to plant while completely surrounded by defenders. 2 in heaven, 1 towards tree, and a final on the flank. Can these 3 attackers lock down the site? Gage making contact. Surge really wants to get this pistol feed on the board.
He and Vroom are doing a little dance right now.
Last player standing.
Oh, it's just Solar.
Oh no, Solar left alone. Now 3v1. Fortunately, overwhelmed. And that is a round for our lovely defenders.
Yeah, Phoenix get it on the board first in this half, and I mean, a map that's defender-sided. You win the pistol as defenders. I think they're feeling pretty good now.
Surely this is where we see another 5 stingers come out.
Surely. It was obviously the optimal strategy.
Surely High Tide brings out 5 stingers. I don't think they're believers, and you know, nope, Zagonin is spinning.
Reported.
Spin button, what the frick?
Okay. They send some info all the way over towards outside B main. Don't make contact. Instead, shampoo with the one-way. Go ahead and cleaning things up here. There's a player above in their smoke. Do they expect it? No. But they back up quick enough. And that's confirmation that there's at least 2 towards A main and likely more.
Vroom, doing a little dancey dance. I know what he's doing, but I think it's funnier to just say he's dancing in spawn. Peek in mid does not see anyone currently. Our attackers are still all towards A.
If you think about the game, the meta is really just a series of dances.
That's my new bit. Last season it was being silly. This season, they're doing little dancey dances.
Doing a dance, yeah.
They're doing a dance.
Oh, Zagonin's looking to tango, but there might be too many here up close. Contact. So many classics peeking, and Zagonin doesn't care. Just overheal up and keep fighting. Grab yourself some ecos.
Gage tries to overwhelm him by jumping in, but Shampoo says no thank you. Just now 2v5, looking a bit unlucky for our attackers.
Saints. Just ready for that one.
The Ares
moment.
A flawless from our defenders.
You know when you're in like solo queue and you turn a corner, they're like, why are they holding that? And why do they have that gun?
Why are they holding that? Why do they have an Ares? I mean, it's a Sylvanas, and I feel like if we don't see the Odin gameplay at least once, Are
And
you,
this
are
is
you
the warm-up
really
mode.
playing Ascent?
Okay, finally a gun round coming out here. And this is where Surge are gonna have to go big. I think they need to show they've got something to say here on attack. This isn't their map pick, so I don't know if they have much prepared or not. Either way, starting the slow creep up cat. There's 2 players here to meet them. Zagonin up close, and Wumbo gonna make the contact, clears the close corner and gets the instant headshot. That's an advantage. Things looking good for the start of this gun round, but Shampoo evens it back up, and now they start to sprint into the site. Shampoo's just taken main as these 3 players run through trees straight through the door. Do they even expect it? Do they expect another player on site? No!
Down A.
TheBigDooDoo gets a double, and Gage is alone on the site. But look at this lurk up tree. Smarties contact, spots 2, shoots him in the side, damage but no frag. So unfortunate, and it leaves Gage in the 1v3 clutch.
Vroom zooming and saving his Silva's life. Now, the waiting game as Gage sits under sight with Spike.
In theory, Gage could have gotten out of sight. So eventually they have to send somebody to look at the flank or something.
30 seconds left.
This is true. However,
They're just not going to.
I don't think they want to. Oh,
You know, they don't have
he's just
to.
dead.
Oh, oh. Ooh.
Line comes through. Doesn't hit
It's
anything,
low.
but
That's gonna be a frag.
Ooh!
13 seconds if they make.
Through the
Oh, that
floor.
nade.
10
That nade is gonna
seconds
kill.
left.
Saintz is
One
dead.
enemy
It's all
remaining.
about the fight. Just plant. Just plant. Shampoo up close. Now Spike's gonna go down and can Gage win this 1v3.
Spike planted.
Spike
Fake
planted a fake
teleports.
teleport,
Fake-
reads into the smoke, and such a smart
Oh!
move from Champ.
He's crazy. Was that intentional?
I want to say it is.
I don't.
I want to say that was so
can't-
intentional because that was the smartest play ever. The smoke, fake TP into it, peek out while your opponent is spraying, reading off of that.
If it was intentional, that was the smartest thing I think I've ever seen a BDC player do. If it was accidental,
It's
it's
still the smartest thing.
play I've ever seen.
They have to take a timeout after that one.
I think I would take a timeout too after that. He's teleported into the smoke. No, he didn't.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness, absolute. What a
I'd love to
gamer
hear the
Shampoo
comms
is.
there.
Just the absolute uproar of when he gets that shot. Just very proud.
Oh, Shampoo. Very proud of this one.
I'm very proud.
Making the A site their own. I mean, it all started off of the push into A main. They got that
Mhm.
first kill, realized that there were multiple people pushing tree, and said, you know what? I'm not going to be safe on site, but if I push forward main, I likely either isolate a 1v1 or even just take it for free like they did. And that
Mhm.
meant that on the retake, they had an extra avenue of attack. It's kind of shocked that it came down to the 1v1.
Absolute huge brain. You know, it's just Vroom getting shot through the floor.
Vroom was on
There's-
such low HP. The nade catches one, like 2 players super low on health. Honestly, even though the flank didn't work out, the fact that we saw Smarties go for those fights, they didn't get the kills, but got enough damage that the wall
Wait, the
bang and the nades
Odin.
could get the kill.
With the Odin. I want to see Saints get one. I want to see Saints get one right now.
Odin versus Judge, the true battle of guns. They're both sitting around the corner in main.
Ooh.
I don't know what
That's,
Saints is holding.
I don't know either, but he's sure holding something.
Okay, decides to say, okay, Vroom, you hold this, I'll hold market, and they're splitting B. So that's where
Saints
Saints
gets
can
one.
make contact. That's one on the
Vroom
own
gets
Vroom.
Gage. Saints
Contact
gets
as
two.
well. Saints finally overwhelmed those Smarties from main, gonna be able to do so much. Now Spike can come in and get planted, gonna pick up the Odin because why not? And these 2 players have got to attempt another 2v3 clutch. This time though, they've got a little bit better positioning. Player up to market to make contact, but it's Smarties now left in the clutch. Odin on site, suppressed. Not a ton of util to use anyways. Wants to spray through the box to try to find
Oh,
one, but
no.
ball banked back by Zagonin and double digits on the board for Phoenix. Here on their map pick, having a dominant defender's side.
I'm telling you, it's You go attack first, you go 6-6, and then it's Joe over.
Okay, they are dancing.
They're dancing! They're listening to the music. The Odin is returned to Saints, and I'm really hoping that Saints can get another couple kills with that, because it's not an Ascent game unless the Sova has an Odin, you know?
Exactly.
So far, no op from Wumbo. I think it would be funny to see a return.
I mean, the way they cleared angles when they were on defense, I feel like an attacker op could actually work. You
I'm
take
just
these
saying.
fights, you're like, I'm gonna go clear sight, guys.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me dash in with my op.
Wait, don't you mean dash out after you shoot?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's just just dash in, come in.
Looks like a little heavy towards B with some lurkers on A. The Odin.
Smacked in the face.
Ooh. The fight towards B. Smoke's out. Absolutely gone. Shampoo's not having none of it.
Yeah, they're done with this. They're out of here.
There.
Let's go A this time. But even as they look to go, it's gonna be a knife dropped. They want to grab this orb, and they start to group up, but there's no control of Catwalk. Instead, it's Zagonin taking fights and making contact. Gonna bring in TheBigDooDoo as well there to make contact, but oh, you want to run away from that, the showstopper. They just smoke it off. They're like, no way.
30 seconds left.
As Gage suppressed. Okay. Wumbo, though, just straight up pushes in, straight through the smoke, makes contact.
Zagonin catches Wumbo.
Okay,
Ooh.
Shampoo won an instant trade again. This is so back and forth. Zagonin taps on it, tries to fake it, but Vroom just peeks for the headshot. 13 seconds, so they have to bring Spike.
10
And as it's running in, Saintz is going to
enemy
make contact. Spike dropped, and that is it. 11 going to be on the board unless Gage can win another clutch. And it all starts with this down to the last millisecond Spike plant.
That was... Yeah, that was very close. He's got the Odin, though.
Oh, this is redemption on A for Gage. So much contact, damage. They know one
I think
player's in.
it's-
Do they
it's
expect
Joe
the
over.
second? Yeah, 16 HP, not much you can do. Joseph over.
Joseph over. Gage says he's got 2 bullets left. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
I love the Odin play. I
The
love the
dink
Odin play.
through the wall seemed like it could have done it. But then you can't re-peek into an Odin.
You could. You would just probably die.
Okay, you know what? You can. You're right. You definitely can.
You can, and I've done it. Would I suggest it in a competitive scene?
It's like they say, you
Maybe
know, you
not.
can't drive off a cliff. Actually, you can.
You can. You can only just do it once, unless you
Yeah.
get really lucky.
Out of my way.
Okay. Doesn't spot anything in main, but the dart's still gonna get shot out. So knows somebody's probably there, spraying through the wall.
Let's go,
Wants to make the
Saints.
Odin work. Okay, Wumbo. Knives are out. What can you find off of this? And oh, stuck in the corner is Zagonin, so much damage from that nade. This could
Wait, is this?
be almost certain death if they find him out, but
Ooh.
Saints has ulted in the meanwhile and got a cross map kill. Beautiful
crazy.
Hunter's Fury is now a push through from Zagonin, gonna spot out the spike, and they can just crossfire it in here towards mid. Reveals where they are, but just wants to take fights while the Empress is up, and there's the frag. So much health healed back up, and Zagonin wants to get to match point here and now, wants to continue their flawless streak here on the defense, and a 3K locking it down.
Gonna get the 4th.
I mean,
Go, go, go,
you
go, go.
You deserve it. Go for it.
Destroyed.
Smarties is
Get
lurking
'em.
up. Smarties has a timing here. Being watched now. Vroom is on the angle. Kind of. Oh no, Vroom's
30
looking back. It's Zagonin who's gonna peek, get a
Ooh.
headshot. Okay, Smarties. Let's see what you've got. 25 seconds here and
catches
another instant
Vroom.
headshot. Knows where Shampoo is. That's both players confirmed. You've seen the Odin, you've seen the drone.
They don't have.
Oh, there's 12 seconds on this, and there's not enough time to get the spike and get out of there. So
10
one
seconds
player can
left.
leave, the other can make contact. Oh, they're just both leaving.
I don't know if the ult was
Spike?
a...
Yeah, there's no time.
Area's clear.
Yeah, the ulti really couldn't do much because the time left on the clock was basically the same as the ult timer.
It is. You know, you push him out of the way so you can get the spike, but you know, there's it's match point.
You gotta be
either way.
real fast.
I don't think there is a way to be fast enough for that, but
Yeah. I don't know, maybe you've got 2 Omen ults, okay? You get to the spike and then you just teleport to the site.
doesn't Omen ult take too long?
It's quick enough.
Okay. If you say I'll trust you.
Trust me.
But
I played a couple games as Omen.
oh, a couple? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
believe
at least
you.
7.
Oh wow. This guy, an Omen main over here. Looking like it's gonna be an A hit as most everyone is pushed towards A. Smarties lurking up mid.
Doo-doo.
Oh, TheBigDooDoo gets 2! Wumbo
Dude,
gets 2!
double.
Traded by Shut up.
You don't like my new tagline? New catchphrase for
don't.
Doodoo?
I don't like that. Smarties is lurked up into tree.
Oh.
Ooh! Catches Zagonin! But I think he's
Last
gonna get
player
caught up by
standing.
Vroom!
Oh, Smarties?
Yeah.
Is this
Caught
They
out
couldn't
by
get a single
Vroom.
round.
Hits.
Unfortunate.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm telling you, attack first. It's the
Mhm.
worst half. And then
Okay.
it's Joseph over.
Joseph Overton making an appearance in this game as we're gonna look towards map 2, a map that I'm less familiar with, but excited for.
Sunset, the map everyone loves. Let's look at W for Wumbo. My goat.
My goat. Honestly, Zagonin, I mean, we saw the confidence that they had. We saw what they were bringing into this one, so
You know,
it makes sense we
I
see them at
laughed
the
at
top
the
of the
Reyna.
scoreboard.
I laughed at the Reyna, but you
Mhm.
know,
If you're
it is
hitting
what it
shots like
is.
that, it's worth it.
sometimes the aim duels just be hitting.
Oh yeah.
But we will I think be coming back in like 5 minutes for sunset.
Yeah. See you map 2.
Yippee.
Woo!
I don't care where I'm standing. Take my head apart. It's borderline chaos with a pinch of salt. While the ceremony's about to start, I caught you red-handed. I see you in the dark, beside the bonfire, it's warmed by the flame. Feed me distractions while you're tossing me in. If I could, I would get myself out this mess. Oh, if I could, I would get myself out this madness. If I could, I would get myself out this mess. Oh, if I could,
Welcome back. Welcome back, BDC Nation. We are back for map 2. I've discovered the magic of soundboards. So if you hear something silly,
Yeah, we've spent this break doing very productive things, such as playing with soundboards.
Playing with soundboards and giggling just a little bit.
Just a little, as you can tell. Just a little.
What?
Quack.
Anyway.
I love the duck. It's so cute.
I
Anyways,
eat up one as we go into sunset.
we go into sunset.
It's time soon.
Will Surge bring it to 1-1 here on their map pick. Their more unconventional map pick. We'll
I
see if
believe it,
Phoenix are
you know-
even ready for it.
If they picked the silly map, surely they have a plan. I hope
Mm-hmm.
they pick a certain Frenchman just so I can be a little silly. However, we will see as we load into sunset.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Time to set some suns.
The Euro hover. Oh.
Oh, you gotta hover everything interesting. I saw. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. What, the
No,
okay.
Vroom, come
Oh,
in.
they're all doing it. They're all
What?
really considering.
Are they gonna pull out the?
Okay.
Lock it in, Vroom.
You want to see the chamber? I mean, we'll see what we see. Oh,
No.
swap over to ISO. Instead, we might get some good 1v1 duels. Oh, back to chamber. I mean, honestly, I don't know what comp they should be bringing into this, so I have no like way to criticize or comment on it. Besides, it looks like we're gonna see something interesting. We got a sky on both sides. It looks like a breach for Doodoo if they stick with it.
I know Cypher is crazy on this map.
Cypher goes hard. Solar
Guys.
with the Cypher pick.
It's the chamber.
Oh yeah,
He's arrived.
chamber is here.
Awesome.
All right, we're jumping into sunset.
We're
It's gonna be a fun one. Phoenix decide to start defense here.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Just going to both teams picking that defender side. We'll see if this helps them or not, and we'll see what all is I mean, even prepared. I think Surge. I mean, I don't know what to expect from them, but I bet they've got a couple tricks up their sleeve.
I haven't seen enough Sunset gameplay or played enough to. Hello, I haven't played Valorant in a very long time. I haven't seen enough gameplay to know if I think if this is defender-sided or attacker-sided, so I'm curious to see, where stuff lands, how this goes. I'm very excited.
Well, right now it looks like they're gonna land on B as they start to push in. We've got just one player here waiting to make contact. That's Saintz. A smoke in their face, but they're just pushing all the way up past it. Okay. Spike down without a casualty.
Spike planted.
Perhaps a pacifist round, you know? Never mind. TeeWillis just getting shot by DooDoo. First frag going the way of these defenders as they just want to get a swift retake here. Phoenix just running it on in and overwhelming a Vroom with one as well. Gage can only get one. And so Phoenix.
It's that chamber value, baby.
It's that chamber value.
It's
chamber diff. Let's go.
Chamber value.
Yeah.
Let's go. I am. Yeah. I've never been prouder. I've never been prouder of Boom.
That works. That's a good spot.
All right. Is there gonna be a buyback? I mean,
No stinger.
Saintz has got
Stinger
something.
meta.
Okay, no stinger meta.
Unlucky.
They keep it simple. Surge is gonna go with the classics.
Shampoo set ghost.
Okay, flash in. Saints up close. Decides to drop another flash, but that's gonna be the death of him.
Free gun, by the
Too
way.
many flashes, not enough gun out. Zagonin though
Spike
catches
down,
Smarties in the side. That spike dropped. And there's still plenty of guns up here to make this one very doable. A flash on through, but they're stuck behind and now
Shampoo
just
got 2.
mowed down.
Shampoo got 3.
Nice
Shampoo
trip.
again. Crazy.
It's
That's
clean
my
from
Omen
Shampoo.
player.
Strike their weak points. If one link breaks,
You know, I think
Clean.
Shampoo might
No
be a better
dandruff.
Omen than you.
This goes here.
You think he has more than 2 games? Or what'd you say? 7? 7 games on Omen?
7 games, yeah.
I think he might have a couple more.
Maybe a couple more. I think you might be right.
Maybe.
But, you know, we won't know until we know. So until then, I think we should still consider me to be an equally knowledgeable Omen. Because my ego is fragile.
If you say so. We're looking towards another B push. Dog comes through, flashes come through, wall comes through, everything.
Oh. And DooDoo
DooDoo
comes
with
through.
2!
Beautiful
Getting
double
traded
up
by
on the Spectre.
Solar.
Okay. I mean, they've got worse guns here. This is the guns that they brought over from the anti-eco. They're still making it work. Zagonin up close. King
Shampoo.
Smarties in the side. And it's all left
Solar
on Solar.
with another.
Okay. And no more.
3? That is definitely not what you want to see from your. That was their buy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was,
I mean, they had
that
better
was the
guns,
honesty.
but they pushed in, and then they were close against SMGs, which is not a great spot to be.
sorry, Shampoo is 6-0 right now. My man
Dang. Okay, maybe a slightly better Omen than you.
might be slightly better. I don't know if it's
We can't confirm this yet, though. More testing on this hypothesis to come.
to be determined. We'll get back to you with the results soon, but Vroom also 1-0. Not nearly as impressive, but you know, he hasn't died.
Still an
This-
infinite KD.
This is true. I want to see the. I got a math teacher in my ear. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
production. Bunch of nerds.
Sorry, engineering teacher. Vroom. Oh.
Oh, the 1v1.
God.
Oh my gosh, Zagonin just flexing on him.
You know, I
Takes
think if
down
you lose
Wumbo.
that, then it's sad.
You've got a Vandal, like you should be winning that, and they should have been winning those duels, but TeeWillis double head taps makes this round winnable again for the side of Surge. And they're just gonna back away from A, where they've drawn 2 rotates, and head towards B instead, where there's only 1 player waiting. Saintz in main, likely gonna hear them pass, but has to defend sight from this main position.
Wait,
30 seconds
Cypher.
left.
Oh, is Solar gonna clear it? Solar does!
Oh, Solar.
Headshot running with the
Spike
Spectre.
planted.
That spike down. And now, I mean, the ult from Zagonin sort of, that's in the past. It's all about TeeWillis' beautiful double sheriff kills.
Wait, but they don't know TeeWillis is in their spawn.
Oh, this is gonna be so tough.
Oh, well, now they do. He threw something.
Yeah, but that's just gonna slow him down even more. Now they start to try to run up in. Shampoo drops a smoke. I mean, when you're 6-0, you've got confidence, but shot through because they get caught on the trip. Vroom can grab one, but completely surrounded. Not much more they can do, and TeeWillis makes it a triple. A thrifty first round on the board for Surge.
TeeWillis, really the MVP of that round. Those 2 clean headshots with the sheriff.
Over there.
They talk about my one taps.
They talk about my one taps. They call me the count. 1, 2. Really winning the round.
Counting something that our production team as an engineering student would know a lot as
an engineering student would know about. Vroom with the
I'm
op,
a business student,
getting
so I don't know how to
smoked
count.
out. I dropped out of college, so.
Hey. Oh, Zagonin, they're just so vulnerable. Just getting overwhelmed. Flash off. It's a team flash too, but Solar is still there to get the frag. Vroom stuck in the corner, gonna get found out by the neural
It's
theft.
one.
Decides to make their presence known instead on the op. Shampoo with them as well, and the frags all go the way of Phoenix on this defensive side. Just Smarties left up alive. Gonna catch one in the side, decides to play the timing. The jump is in noise, so they activate now. Knows the TheBigDooDoo's close, but the flash and the frag.
That jump.
That was a little
Scared me a little
unfortunate.
bit. Vroom,
little
however, doing the work with the operator, as all chambers should.
That's what Chamber does.
That's what chamber does. Also, Shampoo still going crazy. 8-1.
This is a nice spot.
Solar trying their best to,
Over there.
carry the team.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do their best. I mean, we'll see. I think Solar's been doing all right. TeeWillis has been the one to win them that round off of a few beautiful sheriff shots, but we really don't know who's going to be the one to step up if they want to bring a few rounds back on this attacker side.
Vroom. Clearing with his op.
Spike down
Gets
B.
Gage.
Oh, it's going to be real tough to come back if, I mean, you're losing opening picks just like that. Slow walk into the op. And the rest of them just group up B, where, again, the op's waiting.
It happens to...
It's you and me.
The ISO ult doesn't get Vroom, but gets someone else.
Oh,
TeeWillis.
okay.
Winning.
TeeWillis. I mean, that brings it back into the advantage. That's a great way to use the ult to just get not an opening pick, but an equalizing pick. And now Spike can go down as the retake comes through. Smarties catches one on the side. The angle was
catches
cleared, but the wall was there. And now Wumbo peeks in. The 1-2 combo, the punch from
Last
Wumbo,
player
but traded
standing.
immediately again. And so,
player
there's only
standing.
one on site.
Ooh.
It's Solar. You said Solar trying to carry this team, trying to get them more rounds, but the ult, the breach ult coming out, and Solar stuck in the site. Flash is flying left and right. TheBigDooDoo up close, but the trip catches him as they try to run around, and there's just not time. Solar can just play the time, get the
Solar.
headshot, and win the round.
Solar. MVP.
Shout out Solar.
Shout out Solar. I love my Cypher players. Cypher mains. Mwah. Love them. I don't know if Solar's a Cypher main. they're just simply playing Cypher, but
They're
absolutely
simply
beautiful.
A good cipher.
Beautiful.
They're
Absolutely
simply
beautiful.
A good cipher.
Wasting time eating that breach ult.
Yum yum yum.
Yum yum yum, tasty snack, and gets the round for our lovely attacking team.
Yeah. They had to use an ult there though to equalize things, and it still came to a 1v1. So not gonna be the easiest for him though. This round might be a little easier because we have a judge, a guardian, 2 sheriffs, and a classic for the side of Phoenix.
Ooh,
And yeah,
Solar out
First
again,
headshot.
opening pick.
Nice one to
You
grab.
solo ulted me last round. It's Joker.
Yeah. It's his revenge. Okay. Shampoo playing around the back of sight here. Drops the smoke and goes into it. Classic judge play. Looking to pass judgment. Comes through the smoke. Grabs it. How are they alive? He sprayed down low. Wumbo finally gets it. But Vroom comes through smoke as well.
Ooh.
Grabs a nice little tap onto Wumbo. This round is even, and Smarties has caught Zagonin in the back. Starting to fall apart here for Phoenix. Did they lose an eco right back? Oh,
Saints
on
with the classic free gun, by the way.
Last player standing.
Oh my gosh. And so it's just Vroom.
One enemy
Swaps
remaining.
guns. A nice headshot. Knows where the last is from. And is going to be able to tap onto the spike here. Drops the TP so they can peek out of the smoke. Make contact. They can teleport back, but just looks to take the fight. And the burst isn't the frag. Smarties closes it down. They defeat the eco, but just barely.
Blind them to strike.
What a good eco, though. I mean, like, you lost the round, but you did pretty much what you want to do on an eco, the classic
Yeah.
kill. A free gun. by the
That's-
way.
It's always amazing when the classic gets it done. More classic propaganda for best gun in the game.
Classic propaganda. My favorite. Vroom has ult. Don't know where he is. There he is.
Oh, okay, there
He's
we
solo
go.
on me.
Over there.
Might as well pull the ult. TeeWillis. Oh, vulnerable and fragged by Zagonin. Who's gonna just go ahead and back up. That's another opening pick found for the side of Phoenix as Surge here on their map pick want to try to even it up. Oh, Zagonin gets to make the choice left or right. They decide right. They take the gun fight, but
Oh,
they miss
no.
it. So Wumbo has equalized things.
Mr. Wumbo says, "You want to ult me? Okay."
I mean, you ult the duelist. They're the one that wants to take these duels.
This is true. This is true. Shampoo. Here's
Oh.
maybe some people chilling out in mid, going, "Hey guys,
Hey guys, I think they might be in mid.
guys, you're gonna want to see this."
You're gonna want to see.
I've got your trail.
Looking like another B push, which leaves Vroom all alone. That cabbage coming to eat him uses one of the op shots, so they know he's there. Shampoo using the ult to give Vroom some space. Ooh, Flash comes out, eats the dog.
Oh, they know where Vroom is, but
Oh, but
Gage
the
is still
miss.
holding. Oh, Gage Lego with that frag. Traded out though. Shampoo still staying alive. This retake is possible because they've still got the advantage.
triggered.
Solar and Smarties, the two of them on the site, and Smarties, she's gonna walk forward to make first contact.
Our goat Solar is still alive though, so if anyone can win this,
Oh
I
yeah.
believe in my Cypher.
Oh,
Smarties
so much
eats an
utility in the
yummy
face of
flash.
Smarties. Delish flashbang. Smarties just holding the side of the smoke. The spray doesn't come
Oh,
through
no.
in 2 quick headshots. Okay, Phoenix. That's a nice round. IE with the retake.
IE with a good retake, yes, 5-3. You know, I had hope. Smarties almost had it good. 3 people not looking at her, but you know, not quite.
It's tough.
hitting
If
the
first bullet
shots.
doesn't connect, like
Mhm,
you've got 3 people there. It's tough.
All 3 of them turning to look at you like, oh,
Oh.
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 A little unlucky. Looks like our
gonna
favorite
partial.
attackers are, yeah, a little bit of a half
Out of
by.
my way.
Solar's got a bulldog. Wumbo got his knives out.
Oh
Looking
yeah.
to bonk someone in the head with that. I wonder if he's gonna catch
Oh,
Vroom out,
Vroom's
'cause
on
that
this off
dog
angle.
is gonna spot him.
Oh.
Smoke comes out. Teleport.
All right, yeah, get out of there, Vroom.
Back into safety.
The steps even running away. Okay, spike plant relatively easy because of that utility. And Vroom up close. Okay, still has a frag.
Catches TeeWillis, but Sheriff not good enough. Ooh.
Oh, Shampoo just leading the charge. 2 headshots. Smarties, she also just can't stop him. The knives.
Player standing.
It's actually Solar to get that frag, but Solar can't clutch that up again.
There was an attempt. That is another round for IE.
Yeah. Every time I hear IE, I'm thinking like an example,
EA
like
Sports.
it's like
Oh.
Phoenix IE and then something else, but no, it's just IE is the franchise.
EA Sports. It's in.
IE Sports.
Nah. Thieves. Anyway. Anyway. Solar has just a classic. I believe in them. Free gun.
Exactly. I mean, Zag only needs 11 HP. Sure.
That's all he needs. I mean, they have a Sky, I'm sure.
A little healing.
Yeah, there we go.
It's you and me.
Oh, comes
Shampoo
through.
in the 1v1. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a tough flick to hit.
TeeWillis.
Shampoo reads left, TeeWillis goes right. That was the right decision. Saints, though, gets a kill back. Zagonin pushing through a smoke, and they're just starting to overwhelm him. These defenders, they're getting all the kills that they need. That being said, they've spotted out where these players are thanks to Solar's neural theft. And so they can really choose to go wherever they want, and B seems to be their choice. A great cage to be able to cross here. Vroom not going to be able to stop it just on the angle too late, so Spike can be planted. Smarty hears him breaking down the door. And can these two players make the clutch? Oh, spotted, but Vroom just instantly taps Smarties, and so Solar left in another clutch. This time a 1v3. Spike planted, but going to go ahead and get slowed down by Breach. Just completely overwhelmed. Do they know where they are? Yes, a peek to the Spike, but there's Saints already holding it. And so a 7th on the board. Phoenix, this may not be their map pick, but they are having a wonderful defender side.
They are, in fact, having a wonderful defender side. It makes me wonder if this was Surge's plan to sort of, you know, go on attack, kind of be like, ooh, man, what's going on over there? And then absolutely destroy the defense round, but they've got 2 duelists, so unless they're trying to go for that, let's play attack on defense kind of play style I was talking about before. I'm not really sure what the plan is going forward.
And I mean, if this is their map pick, so you would hope that they at least want to win out the first half as well. Not going to be possible, but they can still get a few more rounds on the board. Saints up close, drops a flash, peeks out, blinds themselves, and TeeWillis takes him down. This is looking good for them to perhaps get another round on the board as they come into B, but TheBigDooDoo instantly flash around the corner, grabs the kill onto gagelego.
Right there.
TeeWillis wants to even it back up, but instead Shampoo shuts them down. Shampoo, that's a second! Such a good headshot, and now the ult comes in, and these 2 players on site barely even have time to get situated before all of these defenders come sprinting in.
My goodness. Smarties.
Smarties.
In a war zone.
Oh, even being held for. TheBigDooDoo is aware of it. They're spraying the smoke, though. Nobody can get him. Nobody can get the kill. Now Smarties still staying alive, finally shut down, and Shampoo on the spike. That's 8 locked in for Phoenix. IE looking pretty good here.
That's not ready.
Running back to defuse the spike, trying to get that extra ult point.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to just have an op.
Last
He
round
also
before the
he wants to double bump.
I mean, you might as well double up. Why not, right?
He's got to kill one person and get an ult orb, and then he can double up. I believe in him.
Nah, okay, it's gonna be an ace, but the first 2 kills are with the op, and then the second 2 kills are with the ult. The tour de force.
I see.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I didn't. You know, I'm not.
obviously.
I'm not an engineering student. I'm not very good at the math, so I might have just not.
Okay,
In
mid control
over
here.
my
A
head.
bit of a different approach in their last round here for Surge.
I do like the mid control, sort of poking around, seeing what's going on.
And they hear footsteps. They're up so close, they hear exactly where Zagonin's going. But when one player leaves, two come to take their place. It's the Hydra of defense. As Zagonin up close. Oh, they know that one's there, but Solar's already around the corner. Gets that kill, a smoke off, and so these defenders have no way to trade it out. Another advantage for Surge. Will they finally be able to capitalize one in the last round of this half?
They're looking towards A, but they're about to walk right into Vroom's crosshairs.
Oh, only one
Almost
more
gets
needed.
the- He didn't get the ult, or he was right there. Vroom.
Oh. You're right that the collat was real close.
I was waiting for it.
That would have been amazing. Backs up, Vroom knows to play these long angles, but
30
that means
seconds
you're going to
left.
get smoked off.
Spike
He does have a
planted.
shorty.
Has decided to commit through it, misses the shot.
Oh, but
Spam
he-
almost taking him
he
out.
lives.
Luckily, there's some healing, and there's TheBigDooDoo. Be able to get a kill onto Wumbo. Gage one back, but immediately they're getting overwhelmed. Smarties, she's up above, and now just left last alive. Shampoo
God.
can't get it done, and that's at least a fourth on the board. Surge on their map
Switching sides.
pick. Now get to play defense.
I will say, no 9-3 curse. So, I don't know if this
Yeah, maybe
is.
they should have lost that round, actually.
I don't know if this is good for Surge, just because you know it's another round, but you don't got no curse weighing in your favor, so maybe
Yeah.
you should have thrown and let Vroom.
Maybe you should have thrown.
Maybe you should have thrown, letting Vroom gotten that collat and letting him gotten an ace with the double pump ult.
They weren't reading the script.
The script was right there, guys.
Come on.
We posted it before the match.
Isn't media supposed to be the secret cabal controlling all of BDC? And they can't even read the script.
My goodness. Anyway, look at this aggro through mid. This is
Oh, there's a trip. Okay.
plucking into it, gets it broken, but this is sort of a free sight, leaving Cypher just alone and ISO in the back getting absolutely destroyed. Got Vroom.
Okay, Wumbo.
Wumbo kills Zaglin. That guy.
Okay, Wumbo.
Wumbo. Crazy.
Gage and Wumbo together just...
That's an
They
ace.
won the round.
Good for them.
Good for them, honestly. I'm happy for them.
It's like they just announced their I'm happy for them.
Yeah, they're getting married. or
Congratulations on the wedding, guys.
That works.
I like Gage bringing out the I like Gage bringing out the judge. I think that's a nice
My
snack
grandmother always told me,
for anyone who decides
don't
to
forget
Oh,
get
that
too
spike.
close. Going
It's
into that
judgment
corner.
time. Okay. They've just decided to spread the map and see if the classics will catch anyone not prepared. I think they'll be ready, though. Wumbo, do you want to clear this angle? Zagonin's waiting. But there is a judge close, and contact made. Zagonin backs up, and
Ooh.
Gage overpeaks a little bit. Gonna get overwhelmed. Wumbo can at least trade one back. Decides to just dash away and play it safe.
But they have the judge. Shampoo could go get that and be unstoppable.
That's true. Once you pick up a judge, it's Jover.
Oh, he got it. The stun comes through.
Oh, Smarties just a smoke in front. They could group on that smoke and pop through it. I don't know if these defenders will be ready for it. That being said, the defenders have started to rotate in. There's two in the back of
Another
the site,
flash
completely
comes
flash
through.
off. The Classic gonna get the frag. There's one more up close. It's Wumbo, and Wumbo not gonna be overwhelmed. Able to double up so much
Oh,
damage,
no.
but not enough frags.
Wumbo and TeeWillis so low to the
What do
classics,
we
but
learn
just
by fighting
not
ourselves?
enough bullets in those silly
Thinking
little
out loud.
guns. And the round goes to Surge.
ISO really making us think. What do we learn by fighting ourselves? Think about that.
That goes there.
I think that's out of my pay grade.
I think I need an engineering degree to think about that one.
I think I might need an engineering degree to think about.
Okay, Gage, contact on the jiggle. Runs all the way back into the A site as all of this attacking side is here.
Show me a
Phoenix looking to break into it. Surge looking to continue the flawless streak, show exactly why they picked into this map. Zagonin's already got a lot of space. They're swinging all the way through this.
Scout destroyed.
This is going to be a plant at least.
Oh, I don't know if Wumbo meant to dash forward there, almost into the spray, but
Oh, the flash.
flash,
Not enough.
jinx,
Last player standing.
Vroom,
Okay.
doing Smarties, Solar, the
Spike
Aries.
planted.
Oh,
Solar on the clutch. Oh, that timing was almost amazing. It still works out. Picks up a new gun. Shampoo just couldn't find him. Couldn't figure out where they were. Now the footsteps away heard. And they don't want to let him run. Zagonin wants to fight. And fight they will, catching him in the back.
oh.
That's a first round posted for Phoenix.
You know,
Here on their attacking
Come on.
half.
Get me in the line of
Phoenix's
fire.
issue, they weren't doing enough dancey dances, and then
They started dancing.
Shampoo and Solar did a little dance in the smoke, and then they won the round. So I think that's what solved all their issues.
Mhm. It's
Wumbo.
like Footloose or that one episode in Avatar: The Last Airbender. They just have to dance.
They just have to dance. Wumbo bringing out the up. Is it gonna be as good as Mr. Vroom? We will soon find out. Looks like
Oh, the dog's gonna catch the trip. Gonna possibly spot where one is. No solars on this site. But it's not gonna be an easy one to break into. Solar's got a cage ready to block this off. TeeWillis up
wait.
close, peeks. Oh, the spray's just over their head. Shampoo takes them out, and Zagonin with contact as well. 2 instant frags for this attacker side. Phoenix look to continue their winning ways. Gage has at least got one back. That's Vroom out of the picture.
Spike planted.
not Vroom and Zoomin. We still got the op in play, but it is. And Wumbo. Wumbo gets one, gets traded.
Last player
But
standing.
Gage gets one as
Gage
well.
knows where both are.
No.
Can't get him.
Zagonin with the 3K, winning the round. Did they pick up the
Zagonin
op?
just
They did not.
too good. Can't be stopped.
He's crazy.
I mean, they were the X factor on map 1.
This is
They
true.
were on the Reyna, now on the
not
ISO.
Arena. Maybe AimLab's guy isn't the best, agent for them.
Mhm.
Maybe not feeling it as hard as the Reyna, 13-11, but still putting in the work,
Oh yeah.
doing as they should.
Still getting some frags. It's the aggression that comes through that really matters. Even if you get one and die, you've still got a ton of space for the team to use. But speaking of space, these defenders are taking a ton of it in mid.
This is what I'm saying. They're just going.
Group up and flank. Why
Ooh.
not? Well, maybe this is why not. They get flashed, re-aggroed. They made too much noise, gave away their position, and now just sort of being sussed out here from the Phoenix attacking side. We're
This
going to
is-
get going to get the spike down, but there's some defenders and awkward angles to deal with, including a flank coming all the way around here from Gage. Wumbo around the side with these knives, able to get a frag. Okay, this is doable. This is doable, but needed that
Ooh.
second headshot. Gage gets one on the back line. And now Smarties with a Marshall. This
Last
one
player
tap is
standing.
everything
no.
and finds nothing.
Gage
Doo-doo.
left alone.
Oh,
Oh, bites
this
the
is
wall.
tough for Gage.
That was a yummy wall.
Yum, 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 yum.
Blinded.
Oh, even spotted out.
Takes the fight with Saints. Does not win the fight with Saints. That is another round.
Sky on sky action. The fight
Okay.
coming through, and Saints comes out on top this time.
Maybe the sky on sky violence. Maybe not.
Sky on sky violence.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the zoos. Isn't that like? There's 2 of me. It's gonna be a zoo in here. You know?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm. If you ever hear us just randomly laugh, it's because production said something.
Destabilizing.
Our
And
engineering major's
that's-
talking in our ear.
that's for us to enjoy. Sorry. No one
It's
else
the
gets
s-
to know.
It's the secret bits. We'll it's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Don't worry.
No, sometimes we get to just steal production's joke, you know? That's what I like. They don't even get credit.
You
Shout
said
out
something
production.
funny? It's
Thankless work.
mine now.
It's mine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cover going out.
They've gone
you
1 for
and
1.
me.
I would say this is advantage for the attackers, but there's some good rotation from the defending side, and Zagonin, okay. Nice little
Contract
kill
complete.
from the ult, and that's the end. At least that's the B site. They're able to get in here. But Vroom takes out Gage. Oh, Wumbo.
One
Nice
enemy
little
Nice.
one tap to keep him in it, but Zagonin's just going off, and Shampoo finds the final. 12 on the board. Phoenix looking pretty dominant. This
Match
might not be
point.
their map pick, but they've got some confidence, some swagger here in this one as they swagger their way to 12.
They are looking to swagger their way to victory. Match point. Surge not on the best of buys. We will
Hey,
return
they'll
of
get
the
what they
eco
can.
demons.
Return of the eco demons. You know, if they win this round on eco, I think they just shouldn't buy.
Wait,
Because
I
the
don't know.
eco's what works, you know?
I don't know if it's match point, if that's really what you want to do. Oh, it's the battle of the
Oh.
ISOs!
Oh,
Wait.
ISO 1v1 contact made Zagonin. I think Zagonin really knows how that ult works. Goes as wide as possible and just takes a gunfight. Alrighty then, Solar up close, can't get anything done. All of these defenders are falling one by one here in this final round.
It is still a 3v4. Oh, Wumbo,
planted.
give him a little ouchie. Gage
Oh, Gage
finds
has got something to say about it.
the dog comes through. Vroom, lurking up, looking to eat Wumbo.
Oh! Wumbo still took one, but Shampoo the
And
double at the
Attackers
end.
win.
It's Joe over.
Phoenix 2-0 on the night.
It seems Sunset was not a pocket pick.
Perhaps it was, but they had a hole in their pocket.
They lost their change. It is
So sad.
rather unfortunate. Looking at our lovely stats, we've got our GOAT. So, what are this? You know, I hate to say it, Fuffy.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shampoo might be a better Omen player than you.
You know what? I think it's finally confirmed.
I think the notes are in.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jover for you. You
It's
have to quit.
Jover. I'm gonna have to learn Sova or something.
But that is
Uh,
that's what it is. A
it is what it
2v2
is.
for
I mean,
IE.
Phoenix can feel pretty good about this one.
I mean, yeah.
They came in map one pretty dominantly. Map two was looking like it might become close, and then again they just sweep it to close.
I said, no, you don't get to make comebacks like we do. It's
Yeah.
good for IE.
Yeah.
Some good games today, some funny bits. It was nice. Any final comments?
I mean, we saw some good depth out of them as well. Shampoo, the one fragging on this map, it was Zagonin on the prior with the Reyna coming in to deliver 20 frags and get him the win. Either way, though, I mean, some confidence. A well-fought match. It was very enjoyable. Surge gave it their all, and they've got plenty of time left in the season to continue to try and get some dubs, make it into those playoffs. But we're still a little while off from there. For now, we just get to enjoy these matches in the season.
We will see how it expands further, but I think, that is it for whatever match day this is. 3? I don't know. I can't count.
Yeah, match day
No.
3. We're not paid to count. We're not even paid at all, but we do cast.
That's out of my pay grade, but VDC Nation, it was nice talking to you again. I missed you. Until next time, I believe.
well, bye. I mean, woohoo!
Yippee!
Woo! Woo!